What if everything you believed about morality was a lie? In Beyond Good and Evil, Friedrich Nietzsche challenges the very foundations of Western philosophy, exposing the hidden biases and prejudices of the greatest thinkers. He examines our core beliefs and encourages us to think beyond traditional rules. This book isn't just a read. It's a journey that has greatly influenced modern philosophy. In this summary, you'll discover where our current philosophy holds us back. You'll learn the real reasons behind what society teaches us and what truly makes us great. Nietzsche explores the human spirit, emphasizing the importance of individuality, questioning authority, and self-discovery. This book challenges your views on morality, society, and yourself. The new perspective you gain can help you find your path. We have divided this book into 6 parts to make it easy for you. So let's get started. Part 1. On the Prejudices of Philosophers, Nietzsche starts by questioning why we seek truth and what makes it valuable. He suggests that philosophers often claim to search for truth, but their work is shaped by their own hidden biases and personal beliefs. Instead of being purely objective, their philosophies are influenced by their perspectives and experiences. Nietzsche criticizes the traditional idea of opposite values, like good versus evil or truth versus untruth, arguing that these binaries are limiting and don't reflect the complexity of human life. He believes that our thinking is driven by unconscious habits and instincts, which are often overlooked by philosophers. By exposing these prejudices, Nietzsche encourages us to think beyond conventional wisdom and explore new ways of understanding the world. He hopes that future philosophers will adopt a more experimental approach, willing to question everything and follow their inquiries wherever they lead. Part 2. The free spirit. Humans often simplify the world to enjoy life, even though our senses and thoughts can mislead us. Philosophers seek truth, but absolute truth is elusive. Instead, they question everything, recognizing that different perspectives shape our understanding of morality and truth. Nietzsche believes that new philosophers will be free-spirited, understanding that progress often comes from adversity. Unlike past free spirits, they won't aim to eliminate all problems, but will carefully discern what humans should avoid. This approach will elevate philosophy beyond traditional views of good and evil. Nietzsche envisions these new philosophers as individuals who embrace uncertainty and complexity, constantly challenging established norms and seeking deeper truths too. Part 3. The religious nature. Christianity, the world's most widely followed religion, suggests that people must renounce certain freedoms to obey God's rules. This often means controlling natural emotions like ego, which can be painful. However, this kind of restraint isn't unique to Christianity. All religions impose some form of restriction, such as fasting, spending time alone, or abstaining from sex. These practices likely developed to help early societies become more civilized. Over time, religion grew more influential, with even powerful kings and warriors respecting saints for their moral strength. Religion united rulers with their people and provided a sense of purpose, helping ordinary people find meaning in their struggles. Today, religion is declining, with more people becoming atheists, partly due to scientific discoveries like evolution. However, the sentiment behind religion, renouncing something for a greater purpose, remains. Nietzsche argues that the decline of religion doesn't necessarily mean something bad. Historically, religion has often told troubled people to appreciate their suffering, which can be problematic. For example, Christianity's influence in Europe replaced powerful states with weaker, more moral rulers, leading to a perceived weakening of European society over the past 2,000 years. Part 4. Maxims and Interludes. Nietzsche offers 125 sharp and thought-provoking aphorisms that dive deep into human nature, morality, and society. These nuggets of wisdom are like little sparks, each igniting a new thought. Nietzsche starts by unraveling the complexity of human motivations. He suggests that we often misunderstand our drives, influenced by hidden forces. He provocatively claims that we pretend to be simpler than we are, giving ourselves a break from our true, complex nature. This idea is both intriguing and unsettling, challenging our self-awareness. When it comes to morality, Nietzsche flips the script. He argues that our moral judgments are not as objective as we think. They're often reflections of deeper, unconscious drives. This makes us rethink the very foundation of our ethical beliefs. Nietzsche's take on gender and relationships is equally provocative. He suggests that men and women experience the world so differently that they are destined to misunderstand each other. This sparks a conversation about the inherent differences in perspectives and experiences between genders. Religion doesn't escape Nietzsche's critique either. He questions the sincerity of Christian love and the moral interpretations dictated by religious dogma, challenging conventional beliefs and societal norms. Part 5. On the natural history of morals, Nietzsche introduces the concept of a slave revolt in morality, where the values of the oppressed, the slaves, are elevated over those of the powerful, the masters. This shift, he argues, has led to a morality that condemns the rich, violent, and passionate as evil, while glorifying the poor and meek as holy. He criticizes this herd morality for promoting mediocrity and suppressing the instincts and passions that drive human greatness. He also discusses the role of self-deception in morality, highlighting how people often disguise their true motives under the guise of moral principles. Nietzsche sees this as a form of vanity and self-deception, where individuals are not fully aware of their drives and motivations. He proposes a typology of morals, categorizing them based on their functions, such as justifying oneself to others, generating self-satisfaction, or disguising true intentions. He argues that all moralities are expressions of underlying drives and effects, and that they often go against both nature and reason. Part 6. We Scholars. Nietzsche critiques the role of scholars and scientists, highlighting their tendency to conform to established norms rather than seeking true knowledge. He argues that modern scholars have become too focused on specialization in the minutiae of their fields, losing sight of the broader, more profound questions that true philosophy should address. This excessive focus on detail, according to Nietzsche, prevents scholars from attaining a commanding view of knowledge and hinders their ability to create new values. Nietzsche criticizes the objective spirit of modern scholars, which he sees as a detachment from one's work and a craving for generalities. While this objective spirit can help make sense of existing knowledge, Nietzsche argues it should not be an end in itself. Instead, it should be a means for philosophers and artists to create something new. Nietzsche also discusses two kinds of skepticism. The first, associated with mediocrity, is plagued by doubts that inhibit action. These skeptics pursue science and objectivity to reassure themselves. In contrast, the second kind of skepticism, which Nietzsche admires, is strong-willed and intrepid, always questioning and seeking discoveries. This book challenges us to rethink our core beliefs about morality and truth, urging us to embrace a more open-minded and experimental approach to philosophy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more engaging content.